It is Wednesday, my dudes. The Cadillac of weekdays, January 24th, the champagne of months. And we meet once again for our nightly assignation, helping you get over the hump with a helpful bump of pure uncut Bolivian trivia. This is the only good excuse for taking out your phone when you're with your friends. This is HQ, the trivia game show you play on your phone, where you answer questions to win cash. And I'm your hosty, staying toasty, the most powerful man in live mobile trivia game show streaming, Scott Rogowski, AKA The Trap Trebek. Bringing the noise, bringing the funk from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Cooperstown, New York. To all 1.1 million of you live right now around the world, including Lil Johnny, Sally Solitaroff-Weber, Leia Janasco, and DMC Money. And happy birthday to Jenny McKinley, Ella Freeman, Jordan Summer, Jared with a Y, John Thrasher, Mark Romero, and Emily's mom, Amy. And my cousin Sarah. You guys know the drill by now, right? I asked 12 questions. You have 10 seconds to answer them. Get them all right, you win or split the cash? Yeah, that's how we do it. Tonight's prize is 2,500 Dilberts, 2,500 Dogberts, 2,500 dollar bills, y'all. For that kind of money, you and your family can fly to Albany, take a bus to Cooperstown, book a suite at the Otissaga Hotel for a Hall of Fame induction weekend this July to watch Vladimir Guerrero, Jim Thome, Larry Jones, and my favorite Marlin, Trevor Hoffman, get teary-eyed under a tent. HQ checklist. If you're low on battery, plug it in. If you're repulsed by the chat, swipe it away. It's repulsive. And if your bank says no, Champion says yes. Now get out of my dreams and into my quiz. It's time for the feel-good event of 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. Cumero numero uno. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson, Tommy Pickles, or Thomas the Tank Engine? You know, if you learn one thing tonight, folks, if there's one takeaway, let it be this. Thomas the Tank Engine is a fictional steam locomotive for children. Tommy Pickles is the leader of the Rugrats. Tom Brady is a cheater, and Thomas Jefferson is the author of the Declaration of Independence. You've got to know it, folks. 1.162779. They're declaring their intelligence over 1.1 million of you. The rest. Brush up on your American history. Look, if you don't live here, I get it, but still, okay. Q2. In 2006, scientists announced Pluto was no longer classified as a what? Planet, sullen teenager, or a Destiny's Child member? Pluto. Destiny's Child will always be Kelly Rowland, Michelle Williams, and that other one. But in 2006, Pluto lost its planetary status, and we lost the mnemonic device. My very energetic mother just served us 9 pizzas. 1,134,403 of you. You guys are flying high to the stars and beyond. We lost that great mnemonic, though. What are we going to do about that? Our energetic mother, she just serves us nachos now, I guess. RIP 9 pizzas. Q3, what brand of chewing gum is also the name of Poseidon's weapon? Dentine, Trident, or Orbit? Poseidon. Do you know who Poseidon is? It's the sea god. Yep, god of the sea. Old Poseidon keeps it minty fresh, keeps those waters fresh with a big old fork called a trident, which you'll find on the flag of Barbados, #FlagDaddy, and under the counter at Walgreens because it's the name of a gum. It's on the pack of the gum there. Trident gum, 1,052,124. We're doing the tropical twist tonight. Watermelon twist. The rest of you are going to be chewing on this one for a while. Q4, which of these baseball teams describes a lazy fly ball? Baseball terms describes a lazy fly ball. Can of peanuts, can of beans, or can of corn? Baseball term, a colloquialism? I feel like Dizzy Dean might have come up with this one. It's a lazy fly ball and an even lazier dinner for me when I'm watching baseball. Vladdy caught many of these in right field for the Expos. Heat up that green giant and spoon it in your mouth if you tapped can of corn. It's a can of corn, easy peasy. And look at this. brutal question here. We just lost over half the quiz? Yeah, I'm gonna say this is savage. I'm gonna say this is a savage question, even though the majority got it right. We still lost nearly 600,000 of you. Over 600,000. My math is not for me. Can of corn. You guys are rounding the bases, all 363,493 of you. Rounding the bases, the rest of you benched. Come back tomorrow. Which of these companies is not owned by Williams-Sonoma Incorporated, Pottery Barn, West Elm, or Crate and Barrel? This is your Q5. Q5. Not owned by Williams-Sonoma, which means 2 of them are and 1 is not. Now, while Pottery Barn and West Elm are owned by Williams-Sonoma, Crate and Barrel is doing its own thing, keeping it independent. Crate and Barrel is your answer. And another brutal question here. 110,843. You guys are registering with Crate and Barrel. Enjoy your monogrammed hand towels and decorative soaps. You're saying yes to the dress. The rest of you, I think it's time we see other people. We're not getting married tonight. Not hitching at Q6. The spice galangal is most commonly found in which country's cuisine? Brazil, India, or Thailand? Galangal. It's another fun word to say, ain't it? Fun word to say, maybe you've seen it on a menu. Galangal is a spice similar to ginger. You're gonna find it in your Tom Yum and your Tom Kha soups. You're gonna be super disappointed if you didn't choose Thailand. Tom Kha, Tom Yum, Yum Yum, Thai soups, 45,110. Yeah, slightly savage here. We lost, what is it, 60,000 plus of you over there? No more? You're tied up. The rest of you tying one on for Q7. Which hotel chain is not named after its founder? Hilton Hotels, Fairfield Inn & Suites, or Days Inn? This is your Q7 hotel not named after the founder. You may have heard of the Hilton family. They weren't always in the DJing and Ibiza business. No, they started with hotels. Before the Von Dutch hats, they started hotels. Days Inn was founded by Cecil B. Day in 1970. Hilton by Conrad Hilton. Fairfield Inn was developed by Marriott and named after a family farm purchased by the Marriott founder, not for the Marriott founder. 19,675 are checking in to Q8, but 25,000 of you checking out. It's not the Roach Motel. You can come back tomorrow. Q8, which of these Batman movies is the longest by running time? The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, or Batman Begins? From over 1.1 million, we're down to 19,675. All these movies are a little long, frankly, I think. A little too long. Batman Begins clocks in at 2 hours and 20 minutes, but at 2 hours 45 minutes. The Dark Knight Rises slightly above The Dark Knight, which is 2 hours 32. Dark Knight Rises is your answer. And of the 19,000 left, we're down to 8,686. You are the H-Cuties we need and the H-Cuties we deserve. The rest of you, over 10,000, your back's broken by Bane. This is your reckoning. I am Bane. Haven't tried that impression in many years, and it shows. Q9, which of these slang terms describes a train enthusiast? Steamer, foamer, or whistler? I am Bane. I am Bane. Bane. This is your reckoning, right? Something like that. Everyone was doing that impression. It's the one you least suspect here at Q9, folks. Supposedly, foamer refers to train spotters who foam at the mouth when they see a rare train. Woo! Listen to that horn. 1,057 got it right. Savagery right here. Oh, boy, Alberto. Damn, Daniel. 1,057 are moving on. I choose you. The rest of you falling into a deep well at Q9. Q10, which city's busiest airport is not named after an elected politician? Oklahoma City, Houston, or Las Vegas? I've been to all these cities within the past year. Can you believe that? Traveling a lot, love all these cities in their own special way. Houston has got President George H.W. Bush International Airport. If you go there, TSA gives you a pat down, grabs your butt, and tells you a dirty joke. Las Vegas, named after U.S. Senator Pat McCarran. But Oklahoma City's airport is named after Will Rogers, a great American humorist and cowboy philosopher who never held elected office. 433 of you knew it. You're cleared for takeoff. The rest of you, taxiing, still taxiing, looking for that gate. It might be a while. Come back tomorrow. You're sleeping in the airport. Q11, which of these cities has a 3-star Michelin restaurant? Beijing, China, Oslo, Norway, or Venice, Italy? 3 stars, the coveted 3-star Michelin award. The restaurant is Maemo, under the guidance of Esben Hombo Bang, or these are hard names to work with. This restaurant was awarded 3 Michelin stars in 2016, which means it has exceptional cuisine that is worth a special journey. And if you want a journey to this restaurant, you gotta go to Oslo, because that's where it is. 246 of you perhaps making a trip to Scandinavia. You know, if you win HQ tonight, there's a chance you can actually afford to eat at this restaurant and possibly get there. 246 of you remain at the dinner table, fork, knife, ready to eat. Let's do this thing. It's Q12. You want it. It all boils down to this. 246 players, $2,500 at stake, over 300,000 people watching with bated breath to see what happens. Q12, which of these hip-hop acts is not mentioned in the Notorious B.I.G. song Juicy, Kid Capri, Grandmaster Flash, or Funk Master Flex? Oh, it was all a dream. I used to read HQ magazine. Folks, I never thought HQ would take you this far. Now you're in the limelight because you tap tight, the 246 of you. Do you remember this classic song? Juicy, Biggie, Christopher Smalls. He mentions Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. He also says peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. But Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, he does not mention Grandmaster Flash, and that is your answer, baby. We got 73 winners! And if you don't know, now you know. 73 winners blowing up like I thought you would, splitting $2,500. That's $34.25 to each of you, including AKA Crispy, yeah, Crispy, Lance J, Dimebag, Pumpkin Spice Latte. Oh, I haven't had one of those in a while. TSTST, welcome back, old friend. Christine Young, Snail Slug, 2 of my favorite things together in one word, Good Time 13, and Will Ross. Wilbur Ross? You guys won big money tonight. Thanks for playing. If you want to come back and try again, you can do so tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, we do this every weekday at 3 p.m., every day at 9 p.m., weekends included. No rest for the weary, HQ all the time. I've been Scott Rogowski. I'm your host. I'm signing off. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, remember, DHs deserve love too. Next year's your year, E-Mart. You gotta believe, baby. Edgar Martinez, I still love you. Bye!